Right, we've fired up the steam engine, as you can hear.
He has just been out of taking him for a big run playing with his birdie.
Aye, that's the little throw toy, just in case you do wonder.
Yeah, I'll have to show it you one time. It's like a pheasant, but it's elasticated from Nerf special dog toy.
It loves
Spaniels, you know, it loves it.
Loves it. Well, yeah, that was Gaziantep in 2 days, which was really good. But now, well, now it looks like, according to the news, we're going to get cold.
Yeah.
But the actual plan is to go and see some mud huts or something, isn't it?
Yep. So we've got to make our way over a bit further east before we start going north.
Yeah, so we're going to go about an hour east, find a park up, hopefully by the river... Insert name here. It's a famous river, apparently.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Euphrates.
Oh,
there we go. I knew
look at you remembering names. He's going to live off that for weeks.
People will be unsubscribing now. What are these two like? They're naming things.
Yes, I thought you're all about keeping it real and getting stuff wrong.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, put some coordinates in the sat nav, head an hour east, and then hopefully it won't get too much colder.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder, and I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you.
This is our little spot for tonight. That is the Euphrates River. And we're going to spend our night here. Hopefully fairly peaceful.
Well, this is a bit of all right. I mean, the road is a little bit busy, but we can't hear it from where we are. And there's a couple of parks down here with the little dog just barking. All the way along, they've got these things. You've got these little barbecue pits and tables. And each blue thing down that way is a barbecue pit. So I wonder if people fish and then cook them all here. And of course, Turkey wouldn't be Turkey without random goats at the side of the road. It's lovely little park up, apart from the traffic. Ready? Boom! I do. So I was doing a little bit of Googling today because there's been quite a lot of strays, as you know, in Turkey, and a lot of them have ear tags and a lot of them seem to have collars, and the presumption is that if they've got a collar, they're owned by somebody, and if they've got an ear tag, something has happened to them or whatever. So I thought I'd have a little bit of a look and see. And it seems that a lot of the dogs have ear tags because they've been neutered, so they're picked up excuse me, by an animal shelter somewhere, and they are then looked after, put back on the streets again. But that shows they are neutered. But it also shows their name. Apparently they write the name of the dog on their ear tag. So of course I've not seen a stray with an ear tag on since I've read that, but I want to go and have a look and see if I can see what the dogs' names are, because we've been giving them names, our own names anyway, so that would be nice. But also with the collars, it seems that lots of people take their dogs up into the mountain villages and stuff and abandon them there with the collars on. So even though they might have been pets at once, a collar doesn't dictate the fact that they have owners at the minute. And that's bloody heartbreaking.
It is, because a lot of the strays are so friendly and so soft, and when you show them any attention, even talking to them, that it just brightens the day, doesn't it? And
yeah,
you think,
it's like they're used to it, and then they've had it, and then they haven't had it, and they just really want that back again.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was heartbreaking. A really good bit of information. Shouldn't have read that website. No. So it's just made me feel really sad about the strays again. But yeah, interesting facts though about the ear tags and the dogs' names and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a chance to have a look and a snuggle.
Yeah.
And a read of an ear tag.
Oh, it's Charlie.
Maybe not Charlie.
Maybe not Charlie.
No.
Oh well, first time in Turkey we've had a moody copper who's very unhappy at where we are and he doesn't want us in his town. So it's what is it now, 7 PM. Everywhere's quite dark outside, so yeah, gotta go and find somewhere else to park. No idea what his problem was. Didn't seem to care.
It's a park for night spot as well.
Yeah, it's a park for night spot. We couldn't find anything en route where we were going, so we thought, come here, there's no one else around, can't see there's any issues with anything, so he's annoyed that we're here, whatever, we gotta move. So time to find a different parking spot.
What the hell?
Take the next left.
Fuck's sake.
Take the next left.
Good morning, folks. It's a little bit of a chilly morning this morning. It's currently -6. This is a little spot that we stopped at last night. Looks like it's a little fisherman's spot, maybe a farmer's spot, I don't know. There's a few things set up that make it look like someone comes here often, probably during the summer. But yeah, after last night's move on by the police, obviously we just need to find a different spot. And driving through all those crazy daft puddles and the roadblock and everything like that, we were just after the first spot we found that was just going to be out of the way, really. No one could see us. Birdies. So yeah, this one did the trick. We're just going to pack up now. We're on our way. I forget what the name of the town is, you know us. Mandy spotted this one, something to do with mud huts or something, so it's about an hour and a half away. Well, that was annoying. They're not mud huts, they're beehive huts or something like that. But turning into the village, Harlem or something where it was, everyone just decided to swamp around the van. So there was 3 or 4 cars chasing us round.
Literally putting in front of the van as well.
Yeah, trying to stop us and everything and beeping and pointing out the windows, just so that they could be the person to show us around their town or something like that. So needless to say, stuff you guys. It made us feel really uncomfortable. Coop's stressing around and everything like that. So yeah, we're going to scoot on to the next park up. But just be wary of that, I guess.
It wasn't pleasant. I mean, I know that the Turkish normally, everything we've found out so far, they are so helpful and so lovely, and I'm sure that maybe in the back of their mind they're thinking, we'll help these people out, we don't mind at all, and we don't mind paying for the privilege of having someone who knows what they're doing telling us where to go and what to look at. But having them racing on either side of the van and cutting in front of us,
riding up pavements and across like that, it's just...
and then flinging the doors open and running towards the van, not smiling. So that was very intimidating, and I didn't like that at all.
No.
So, which is a shame, because I was looking forward to going and seeing them. But they've had loads of roadworks in there as well, so you can't just drive through and get to where the parking
Felt
is.
trapped.
Yeah, it literally was going through all the way. So yeah, it's onwards.
Skip that one, onwards.
Yeah. You might get to see like 2 seconds of things I videoed on the way through, or maybe
There you
not.
go. Right, let's go. Get out the heck out of Dodge.
Got important blogging jobs to do. That window is so dirty that I can't shoot through it because I'm getting starbursts and things, and it's freezing cold. So turning or putting the window down is the only option at the minute. But it's making all sorts of scratchy noises as it goes down. It's cringe-worthy. So Johnny's braving it. There are frozen puddles outside the van, but you know, he likes a clean van. So we're having to stop for the obligatory let's stop in the middle of the road because it looks like we're in the desert shop. I know there's a car coming.
Sod's law, no one around for
I
ages.
know, it's like nothing for ages. Did you get them?
Yeah, a couple, but not as good as I thought I'd get.
Okay. There'll be more chances, I'm sure. Things to not be surprised to see in Turkey. A sheep in the back of a car. Well, this is a bit of a view and a half, isn't it? Look at that. So, we are just... Oh, you cannot see the van. The van is there. But, you get Mardin up there. And a big moon. And then it just falls away to all the plains. Well, good morning. It's a chilly one this morning, so of course got the hat on. So yesterday was not a good day for us in Turkey, although I did go to the shop because we figured we're going to be going a bit more remote for a while. Did a good stock up at a shop, and the guy on the checkout there was absolutely fantastic. He literally wanted to come to England. He was talking about Manchester United, saying that he was born in Marmaris, and we were talking via Google Translate. And he wouldn't let me carry my bags out to the van. He brought everything out. Was absolutely lovely. So it was a mixed day of both things. But by the time we got here last night, I furiously made some tea, and we grumped at each other and sat down, put a film on we didn't watch, and just sat on our phones, not saying anything, being particularly peed off with one another for what seemed to be no reason. So yeah, that happens. It's not always good. And yeah, we don't always get on. And that's the thing, I think living in the van compounds that. Wanting different things out of your day compounds that. having different reaction to different things makes that different. Yeah, it was not a good day. So this morning is fun, still rubbing each other up the wrong way a little bit, but we're going to head off. We decided that we would not enjoy Mardin the way that we're thinking at the minute. So we're just going to go for a drive. Hopefully that's going to just chill things out a little bit. We're just going to get to where we're going. We are off to Van via Batman. So whether we split that up, which I think we need to, I think it's a bit too far to do in one go. But yeah, so that's the plan. And that's how things get sometimes, you know. We're both alive. We've not killed each other in our sleep just yet, so you know, it'll bounce back and it'll be fine. But there'll be grumps for a little bit today. But hey, what are you gonna do? We're in Batman. Batman.
And for those that don't know, Mandy's got a tattoo of a bat.
I do.
So we call her Batman now and again.
Yeah, because my name's Mandy. Get it? Batman.
Yeah.
So I've got Batman t-shirts and everything, and the joke is probably lost on a lot of people because they don't know about the tattoo. So there is that. Yeah, so we just thought we'd have to stop off at Batman because, I mean, we've got to drive through it to get to Van anyway, so why not stop and take some pictures? And we've just been parked next to Batman Language University. Honestly, I would just be chuckling the whole time that we were here if we'd come here for longer than the hour or so that we've been. But as we've pulled up and found a parking space, also saw that there was a McDonald's next door, so we have nipped in for cheeky Mackies. And yeah, and now we are on our way to a lovely riverside car park for the night, then on to Van tomorrow. Oh,
Man, quick, camera down, stop filming, look at the police over there, they're stopping us.
Okay, so that last piece to camera might have ended a little bit abruptly because the sat-nav stopped working and we couldn't figure out which way we were supposed to go. So as you do, we just pulled over, not realising that I have got this big-ass camera with a mic on it and the tripod and everything in my hand, so it's very obviously a camera. And we're parked outside a government building in Turkey. Guess what's illegal to film in Turkey? Yeah, you're right, government buildings. So, yeah, we've literally just had, how many people would you say was around? 20 blokes, all very nice. I mean, to start off with, to give the ID, they were very professional,
Yeah,
let's say.
Official but friendly.
Yeah, official but friendly.
Well, they told us we had to wait because they wanted to interrogate us.
Yeah, they were just like, you know, you're not supposed to record government buildings, and I'm like, oh, it wasn't, it was just my face. So all of them got to watch the piece of camera that I was doing, where we sat in the van going, no, Batman.
Then we had to show them that we've got a YouTube channel.
Yep, so I carried little pieces of paper. Let me see if I can find one right here. I carry these little things with me, just in case people want to know about the YouTube channel, because we do get asked about it. And so they were all looking that, and they were all checking that he was called John and I was called Mandy against the passports and against that little YouTube thing. They then watched a bit of a YouTube video. Yeah. They went through all the YouTube, just they could see we'd been in Turkey for a bit. They've had a tour of the van. They checked the stickers out on the back. They know our itinerary because they've all had a look at the map.
We had to tell them where we were going next.
Yeah, we had to tell them where we were going next, and which way we were planning on leaving Turkey. So,
interesting.
about 45 minutes, I think that was a stop for. Yeah. So, yeah, totally get why, because we know you don't film government buildings. We know this already, so obviously we haven't done. And I think after enough checking, they just knew that it was the wrong place. They actually said, didn't they? He said, you chose the wrong place to stop, and we're like, evet.
Well, what can we say about where John decides to stop and where he shouldn't? Whoops the daisies. Yeah, always take a good look at your surroundings before A, you start to record, and B, you stop while still recording and holding a camera in your hand. -16 forecast is here tonight, so some proper winter testing. It got down to -8 last night. Everything coped fine, diesel heater's working all right. Yeah, so not only are we quite close to Syria, but we're quite close to Iraq and Armenia and Georgia. So yeah, I can see why they want to protect themselves around here, being around those types of things. So basically Mosul in Iraq is pretty close. Oh, it started snowing as well. Yay! And we did see Iraq, signs for Iraq and everything on the motorway as well. But I would like to say, if you are the police officers that we upset today, we're very sorry, and we hope that you saw that there was no harm done, and thank you very much for being very nice to us.
Yes, absolutely. Chuck to security him. Or something like that.
I'll let the subtitles do it. Thank you very much. Like, let me in the van. I don't normally like going in the van, but let me in the van.
You're going to go inside?
Yeah, it's freezing, Mum. Chuffing freezing. Have you got that heater on? Oh, it's snowing. We've been to the Arctic Circle, we've been everywhere, and in Turkey is the first time we've had snow. We're about 4,000 feet up. It's about -14, and yeah, we've got about 2.5 hours of this to do today, so it should be quite fun. Mandy's still in the van with the heating on, about 22 degrees. Yeah, it's time to get in the van now. It is quite cold.
Life's too short to get it all right. First time around, you better not mess up. Wanna be born again, I want a second chance, 'cause this time around win or lose, it should be worth the fight. Heaven or hell, oh you better not mess up. Been through enough fire, I've heard all the lies, but this time around I'm gonna give it all up, give it all up, give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I'm gonna give it all up, give it all up, give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I'm gonna give it all up, 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 give it all up.
That's about what we can see right now, folks. Even with the wipers on, it doesn't improve because it's just blowing straight towards us. So we've done the sensible thing, pulled over at a petrol station. First of all, filled up with diesel so that we can run the diesel heater and everything else.
Yep.
But yeah, this is bad. Everyone seems to be pulling over now. Although there are trucks still driving past.
Yeah, and cars. They just seem to.
Crack on with it.
Yeah.
People are setting off. Guys next to us setting off again. I mean, we've got grip, so the tyres are working. It's not an issue. It's just visibility and the fact that the wipers keep freezing up, the windscreen keeps freezing up. If we were posh and had one of those Ford Transits.
We're only saying that Alex must be like, ha, I don't have that problem in mine with my heated windscreen.
The days of heated windscreens, eh?
Oh,
I remember them well.
Yes, in my Fiesta. I
Yeah.
still love it.
Don't have that luxury. And having the fan system and everything on windscreen, on full heat, on full fan, reaches about that far away from where the wipers rest. So So we're not actually defrosting the wipers, which is what's the problem, and they keep freezing to the windscreen. So I do have a spare set of wipers, so if they mess up, I got some in the boot. So the police have blocked the road off, which is annoying because we just made it through. Far worse than this is. We've dropped in altitude. We were at 6,000 feet. We're much lower than that now. Temperatures got warmer as well. It was -9, -10. Now it's only -6. And we were trying to convince him just to let us go, but he's having none of it. Here come the plows. That name again is Mr. Plow. Come on guys, clear the road. We need to go somewhere. Oh. See, he's got his first follower. So I would say that road now looks exactly like it did when they stopped us. Hey ho. Well, everyone's trying to pull out now, look. Look, they're all, oh yeah, I'm going.
I should move my head out of your way.
We have reached our destination, which is the castle of Van. You can just see it up there.
Van Galisi.
It's 5:15, which is about 5 hours after we should have been here. But we made it here. Everything's all right. It's only -6 here. Yay! So yeah, I think get some gruel.
Absolutely. All I've been thinking all day is that we're fine no matter what. We've got full tank of diesel, we've got full tanks of LPG, we've got food, and we've got drink for
Full tank of
everybody
water.
in here. Yeah, and full tank of water. So
And an empty toilet, just in case you wanted to know that.
and a spare cassette, of
Yeah.
course. So yeah, I think all of that reassurance in my head was like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I mean, motorway services or side of a road or here in the car park, we're still going to use the same facilities. So
We didn't stop at the sign that said van because it looked like there was a military building opposite, and we've learnt our lesson.
John definitely has learnt his lesson.
So yes, we drove past the sign that said van, and then there was van over a bridge as well, so you know, all the vans in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's about time to get some food, download today's footage, and just, yeah,
chill and
sleep.
do nothing.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
we'd
am
have to worry
knackered.
about getting any beers in the fridge. I think
No, it's should come outside for 10 minutes.
yeah,
-6.
that'd do.
Yeah, work out, wouldn't it? We weren't quite prepared for what we awoke to the next morning. Oh boy, had it snowed that night and frozen everything up. But that's a story for next week, so make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and find out how we dealt with Turkey's biggest snowfall on record on our next video.